Welcome to the official launch of the David Creighton reads George Orwell's 1984 audiobook. It's been a pleasure reading this to you just about every day. And I really hope you got as much insight as I did reading it again. As I've said throughout this project, it has been enlightening just to see how many things that I read the first or second time in that book only leapt out of the page when I read it this time because so much of the book is happening right now. It is so relevant. So I've always enjoyed George Orwell. I've said that quite clearly throughout the time I've been reading this book. He's a fantastic writer. And he's not just somebody who can do novels, but he writes nonfiction extremely well. His journalism is fantastic. And even if you disagree with the occasional thing, he puts it in such a way that you admire how he put his point across. And I think that's very important. So here we have it. I've included an essay in this audiobook about George Orwell, who he is, why he's important, why he matters today. And I don't think we can ignore that. Orwell matters as a writer, as a political theorist. He would never have considered himself that. And as the author of 1984, this book becomes more and more important as the years go by. I think it's very important. So if you want to get right into the book, go to the paywall, and immediately after, the chapters can be found in chronological order. And I've also included in the paywall my original personal insights into the book, into George Orwell, how it relates to today. And so there's commentary there's a chapter synopsis for each chapter, and that can serve as the basis as a reading guide. But I really hope you enjoy the insights. How we did this was I made comments before every chapter, before I started reading. And we just sort of compiled all of this into a written format. And we discovered that so much of it was very easily transferable that way. And that makes me very happy because I have very few people today, speaking anything but talking points. And I'm happy that I sometimes reach a level of speaking, not just in sentences, but paragraphs. And that makes me very proud. And I hope you've enjoyed my readings. And this is not the end. It's only the beginning because we're going to go forth from here with other books. I'm going to be starting again with politics and English language. That's only a 2-day read, but it's important to read because a lot of the foundation of 1984's newspeak and doublethink may be found in Orwell's essay on politics and English language, and you'll find out why. I won't give that too much away. We're also going to be reading another Orwell book called Coming Up for Air, and I'd like to examine other books that are relevant to the politics of today that perhaps were prescient or prophetic or imagined what was yet to come. And I think this is what Orwell did in 1984. We might even examine a book club. We could discuss chapters after we read them with other people who are reading the book. And I would be there as a host. What else can we do? Well, I welcome your comments. What do you want to do? What books do you think would be worth sharing, would be worth listening to, would be worth my reading? Because I think that's good. I'm very proud of this project. It's the first time I've done it. I didn't imagine doing this on Substack. I've got to devote more time to other things on Substack at the same time as we continue with the audiobooks because they have really fulfilled a desire and I think satisfied a need. So I thank you for being a part of this experience with George Orwell and I. And please continue to listen and continue to support my Substack page, as you always have. And thank you for being a paid subscriber and being an owner of the first audiobook that I produced. So thank you again, and happy listening.
The moral to be drawn from this dangerous nightmare situation is a simple one. Don't let it happen. It depends on you.